Okay, guys, here's one that I've been running for a couple of years, all the way back into my time with Dream Team, and I'd call it four high, and it would be when we would play against a 1-3-1 zone. A lot of times, the 1-3-1 or the 13, you'll hear it. They'll put their point guard underneath the basket like that, and what that does is it really exposes them uh, when you can get the 4 or the 5 isolated on that player. And the way that you can do that is some of these defenses trap your point guard when she's dribbling the ball, or they kind of just play off of her and try to keep her on one side. And in this, we really don't mind that. We're just trying to get to the ball to either the 4 or the 3, so that we can play some high-low action when we bring our 5 or our 4 across. So let's say the point guard just came straight down right here, and she throws it in. She's able to get it into the 4 because the 5 is kind of playing behind her. Well, the second that that happens, you have to teach this 4 to be strong with the ball and to turn and face the basket. When she's turned and faced the basket, if this girl collapses on her, that leaves the 3 open. If she doesn't collapse and she kind of just digs at the ball, this girl just has to protect it. The 5 may step up with her, and if the 5 steps up with her, all that we have to do is bring our 5 player down here to play one-on-one basketball right in front of the rim with usually their 1 player. Um, the same thing kind of holds true if, let's say, the point guard dribbles down, and they play in the 4. You don't have anybody you can't get it into one of the 4 or the 5. You're going to kind of throw it out here to the 3. Now, when you throw it to the 3, you're going to bring your 5 opposite side and pin her right there in front of the 1. And we can let this 3 kind of dribble down and maybe make an entry pass right there. So if you throw the ball opposite side, this opposite big player dives down, right? And the guards simply don't do anything but stay in their kind of spots and try to, if we can't get it into one of these 2 players, or we don't get it in here, we kind of get the ball back in for reversal, an attack to see what they look like, and then relocations up here and down here to try to kick the ball back out. But anytime the ball would be reversed, the opposite 4 would dive, the opposite 4 player or 5 player would dive down on the 1, so that we could try to get that easy basket right in there. So that's what I like to call 4 high against a 1-3-1, and it really works. It kind of throws them out of their tempo. If they try to go into that 1-3-1 to throw you out of your tempo, you just call 4 high and get those dives happening and get that isolation play, and it'll pull them right out of that zone.